So I'm just hanging out here, enjoying the sun, heat, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, Jesus, that's an interesting one, right? So he, let's see here, was recorded. Okay, so he recorded one time inside a building or something. I don't know if it was inside a building or not, but there was these like 12 other guys. Oh, maybe it was 11 other guys. Yeah, so there was 12 of them. Okay, one guy. Oh, one of you guys are gonna betray me. All right, and then he's talking about his death, like he's gonna die, which is a good thing he did, right? Because that way he could put all of our sin. He did that, not us, on himself, and then of course rise again the third day. So there's another case whereby a woman, like, she took her hair and put it all over his feet, cleaned him up and stuff like that on his feet. One situation whereby a daughter, a damsel or something, maybe, she was dead. He rose her from the dead, but he went into the building, whatever it was. I can't say for sure it was a building. It could have been like a little village hut kind of thing, right? So there's not a whole lot of recordings of him inside of buildings. I can only think of one instance whereby we have any kind of recording of him sleeping, and that's when he was in the boat. Remember? So he woke up and all that stuff. Anyway, so furthermore, what we know about Jesus Christ is that most of the time, well, I mean, the recordings that we have of him and all that stuff is of him out like this by the seaside. He would be preaching, and there's times when people would like excursion out for like, it would say, I don't know if it was how many days it was, but they just went on long journeys and stuff. A bunch of people would follow, multitudes, it says, would follow this dude, right? Aw, cute little babies. But you see what I'm saying here? Like, and most of the stuff was outside. Well, maybe they didn't have Holiday Inns and Marriott, Hilton, and all that stuff back then, obviously, to stop off at. Get a nap somewhere or something, like hostels and stuff. But you see my point? Like, I think about this, and I think about myself too. Like, I mentioned hostels. I mean, I've had a hard time with hotels because they're not really get a chance to meet anybody. They're really closed off kind of people, you know. So I've had my best experiences. If I'm gonna stay inside, okay, yeah, couch surfing. I've written about that. I love it. I should write a book about the hostel environment. That's not a big deal in America, but it's a big deal in like Europe, you know. I mean, that's it's, and then men and women like shower together. It's not uncommon. I mean, it's not just uncommon. It's actually that's typical. So I met some people through couch surfing. Actually, they met. Which one woman, she stayed in a cave. It's kind of weird over here, right? And I want to say it was either Lebanon or Syria. And then the India, they're just so gracious. They don't they just take you into their village or whatever. That's a big thing, here in America. We don't so much have these villages. How cool would that be, though? To get into like the tiny houses are cool. I'm down with that. The big time movement, this thing called tiny house. But yeah, furthermore, you look at the issue of the villages whereby people have like these little huts, cabanas, right? Okay, so this heat's getting to me. Gotta get some water and something. So that's the issue with regard to the homelessness. What is your home? I'm curious. Where I felt most at home, yeah, right here on the beach. Obviously, in yachts, those are fun. Jesus slept on a yacht, right? Well, no, it could have been a monohull, or it could have been a catamaran. Who knows? Or it could have been like a big canoe. Who knows? The scripture doesn't really say what kind of boat it was. Just a boat. You gotta really speculate these things, y'all. I don't think we do that enough, like to really look at this stuff. We don't have enough knowledge evidence as to what's being said in the scriptures. But what we do have, we got to go by. Where did Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, where did he sleep? Where was his home? The Son of Man hath no place to lie his head. That's prophetic though, with regard to being in our hearts, being in our lives. I want to get more and more homeless. I feel like the more I get into this homeless thing, the more I can get into it. I have all this money too. So the more I get into it, there's a YouTube channel. You gotta check it out. This guy's like, he actually like got rid of everything. He sold everything and just doing cryptocurrency. Brilliant. The more I just feel kind of. I should already feel free, right? I shouldn't need that, but I just something to it. Let me show you this. This is beautiful. All right, we out. Thank you.